Imagine the roar of a V8 engine slicing through the fog-shrouded streets of San Francisco, tires screeching like banshees as a dark green Ford Mustang GT hurtles over crests, defying gravity in a ballet of raw power and peril. This isn't just any car chase, it's the iconic sequence from 1968's Bullitt, where Steve McQueen, embodying the stoic detective Frank Bullitt, pursues a black Dodge Charger through urban canyons, engines howling in primal fury. The Mustang, a Highland Green beast with blacked-out grille and no badges, became legend, symbolizing unyielding grit and automotive rebellion. But what if I told you that one of those very Mustangs vanished into oblivion, swallowed by time's voracious maw, only to resurface decades later amid whispers of junkyards, forgotten dreams, and shadowy dealings? Picture it, a machine that once danced on the edge of destruction, now rusting in obscurity, its secrets buried under layers of neglect. The world mourned its loss, collectors haunted by its ghost, rumors swirling like exhaust fumes in the night. Was it scrapped for parts, stolen by enthusiasts, or deliberately hidden to evade the spotlight? The enigma deepened with each passing year, fueling forums, auctions, and midnight speculations. Yet, in a twist worthy of a thriller, clues emerged from unlikely corners: a faded VIN number, a junkyard owner's hunch, a family's guarded inheritance. This Mustang wasn't just metal and rubber. It was a time capsule of Hollywood's golden era, McQueen's untamed spirit encapsulated in every dent and curve. As we peel back the layers, prepare to uncover betrayals, rediscoveries, and the relentless pursuit of truth. The lost Bullitt Mustang saga is a labyrinth of intrigue, where fame collides with fate, and legends refuse to die. Hold on tight. This ride plunges into the heart of mystery, revealing what really happened to the car that redefined cool. What secrets does it hold? Why did it vanish? And who guarded its whereabouts? The answers lurk in the shadows, waiting to be unearthed. In the late 1960s, Hollywood was a cauldron of innovation, where stars like Steve McQueen didn't just act, they embodied rebellion. Bullitt, directed by Peter Yates, wasn't merely a cop thriller. It was a visceral assault on the senses, its centerpiece a 10-minute chase that revolutionized cinema. No rear projection fakery here. Real cars, real streets, real danger. Warner Brothers commissioned two identical 1968 Ford Mustang GT Fastbacks from Ford, customized by Max Balkowski, a racing wizard who stripped them for agility, reinforced suspensions, heavy-duty brakes, and those snarling 390 cubic-inch engines tuned to unleash hell. One served as the hero car, pristine for close-ups. The other, the stunt double, bore the brunt of jumps and collisions. McQueen, a racing aficionado, insisted on authenticity, piloting much of the action himself, his steely gaze mirroring the Mustang's unyielding resolve. Post-production, the hero car passed through hands, a studio executive, then a detective, before vanishing into private obscurity. The stunt car, battered and weary, was deemed expendable, sold off like yesterday's prop. But herein lies the premise. What befell this lost Mustang? For decades, it evaded detection, a phantom amid automotive lore. Enthusiasts scoured classifieds, junkyards, and whispers, piecing together fragments, a sighting in Baja, a rumor of export. The car's disappearance wasn't accidental. It wove into a tapestry of oversight, opportunism, and oversight. As values skyrocketed, classic Mustangs fetching fortunes, the mystery intensified. Was it dismantled for illicit gains, or preserved in secrecy? Our journey dissects this enigma, blending eyewitness accounts, archival digs, and expert insights to reveal the truth. From San Francisco's hills to dusty Mexican lots, we'll trace its path, unmasking the guardians and gravediggers of its legacy. What propelled its vanishing? Who profited from its silence? Engage with us as we accelerate through history's blind spots. Comment below from which city you're watching this video so I can see how far our story has traveled. The fog clung to San Francisco's vertiginous streets like a shroud, mirroring the elusive fate of the Mustang that once conquered them. In the crucible of 1968, Bullitt wasn't born from scripts alone but from a confluence of audacity and engineering prowess. Steve McQueen, the king of cool with his piercing blue eyes and disdain for Hollywood gloss, demanded a film that pulsed with authenticity. Warner Brothers obliged, securing two Highland Green Mustang GTs from Ford's San Jose plant. Vince 8R02S125558 and 8R02S125559, each a canvas for transformation. Max Balkowski, the grizzled mechanic whose Hollywood garage birthed racing icons, took the reins. He fortified the chassis with welded reinforcements, installed girling brakes for unyielding stops, and tuned the engines to roar with ferocity, their exhaust notes a symphony of untamed horsepower. The hero car, sleek and unmarred, captured McQueen's close-ups, its interior a sanctuary of black vinyl and walnut accents. The stunt car, however, was the warrior, enduring leaps over Potrero Hill, skidding through hairpin turns, its body absorbing impacts that would shatter lesser machines. Filming spanned weeks, the chase sequence a logistical nightmare, closed roads, multiple cameras, and McQueen's insistence on no stunt doubles for key shots. His hands gripped the wheel, foot mashing the accelerator, as the Mustang vaulted crests at 80 miles per hour, suspension compressing like coiled serpents. The Charger, a black behemoth, played the antagonist, but it was the Mustang's agility that stole the scene, dodging trolleys, weaving through traffic, its tires smoking in protest. Behind the glamour lurked peril, a cameraman nearly crushed, engines overheating, bodies pushed to limits. McQueen's passion infused every frame, his real-life racing pedigree, Le Mans, Sebring, lending credibility. Yet, as reels wrapped, the car's destinies diverged. The hero found temporary refuge, while the stunt Mustang, dented and depleted, faced obscurity. Whispers of its sale circulated, perhaps to a studio insider, or exported southward. What compelled such haste? In an era of disposable props, value was overlooked, but fate had other designs. As years eroded memories, the car's absence birthed legends, sightings in underground races, claims of celebrity ownership. Collectors like Bob Kiernan, an insurance man with a penchant for classics, entered the fray, unknowingly harboring a piece of the puzzle. Our probe deepens. Did negligence or cunning orchestrate its eclipse? The trail leads south, to sun-baked expanses where relics rust in silence. Imagine the Mustang, once a star, languishing amid scrap, its glory faded. What secrets did it whisper to the winds? Engage, viewers. Ponder the ironies of fame's fleeting grasp. From which city do you hail, witnessing this unraveling? But as clues surface, a darker undercurrent emerges. Could deliberate concealment have prolonged its vanishing act? The Pacific breeze carried echoes of revving engines long after Bullitt faded from theaters, but the stunt Mustang's odyssey was just commencing. Sold as surplus by Warner Brothers, it passed to a studio employee who glimpsed its potential amid the dents. For a pittance, mere hundreds, the car changed hands, its cinematic scars badges of honor. Yet, in 1969, borders beckoned. Rumors suggest it crossed into Mexico, perhaps smuggled or legally exported, evading U.S. scrutiny. Baja California's dusty trails became its domain, where off-road enthusiasts might have repurposed it for rugged escapades. Decades blurred details, but pieced fragments reveal a nomadic existence. From a Tijuana garage to Ensenada's backlots, the Mustang endured neglect, its paint peeling like forgotten memories. By the 1980s, as Bullitt cult status swelled, hunters mobilized. Letters to Ford, scours of DMV records, but the car eluded grasp, its VIN a ghost in databases. Enter Hugo Sanchez, a junkyard proprietor in Mexicali, who acquired it unwittingly in the 90s, traded for parts, oblivious to its heritage. Under his watch, it decayed, engine seized, interior mildewed, body pocked with rust like battle wounds. Sanchez envisioned rebirth as an Eleanor replica from Gone in 60 Seconds, stripping components for that ill-fated plan. Meanwhile, north of the border, the hero car surfaced briefly. Sold to a New Jersey detective in 1970, then to Robert Kiernan in 1974 via road and track classifieds. Kiernan, a devoted family man, garaged it discreetly, rebuffing offers from McQueen himself. His son Sean inherited the Enigma in 2014, guarding it like a sacred relic. But the stunt car's plight intensified mystery. Forum threads buzzed with speculation. Destroyed in a crash? Melted for scrap? The truth simmered in obscurity, until 2016 whispers reached enthusiasts. A tip from a border mechanic hinted at a green Mustang in a Baja yard, matching descriptions. Investigators like Dave Coons mobilized, cross-referencing photos, but barriers loomed, language divides, legal hurdles. What drove its southward migration? Economic opportunism, or evasion of fame's glare? As we delve, consider the human elements, guardians like Sanchez, unaware sentinels. Ponder, audience. Would you have recognized its worth? Share your thoughts, and from which urban sprawl or rural haven do you tune in? Yet, as verification loomed, intrigue thickened, forged documents surfaced, casting doubt on authenticity. Sun-scorched earth stretched endlessly in Baja's unforgiving landscape, where the Stunt Mustang slumbered amid twisted metal carcasses. By 2016, the automotive world pulsed with anticipation. The hero car's impending reveal by Sean Kiernan stirred echoes of its twin's fate. Clues coalesced, a blurry photo on a Mexican forum, depicting a dilapidated green fastback, its lines evoking Bullitt's silhouette. Enter Ralph Garcia Jr., a car flipper with keen instincts, who stumbled upon Sanchez's yard. Amid heaps of forgotten vehicles, the Mustang crouched, missing hood, doors ajar, interior ravaged by elements. Garcia's pulse quickened. Could this be it? Negotiations ensued, shrouded in haggling over pesos and promises. For $6,000, it changed hands, trailer-bound northward. But authenticity demanded proof. Kevin Marty, Ford's VIN oracle, scrutinized remnants, the telltale reinforcements, chassis stamps aligning with Warner's records. Marty's report thundered confirmation. This was 8R02S125559, the jumper that defied San Francisco's gravity. Jubilation rippled through circles, but shadows lingered. Why the Eleanor intent? Sanchez's plan nearly erased history, bodywork poised to mimic another icon. As restoration whispers grew, debates ignited. Preserve patina or revive glory. Experts like Jason Billups, restorer extraordinaire, advocated sympathy, retaining dents as narratives. Meanwhile, Kiernan's hero car prepared for Detroit's 2018 unveiling, synchronized fatefully. The stunt's rediscovery amplified buzz, media swarming Baja for interviews. Garcia's role evolved from finder to steward, fielding offers amid legal tangles, export permits, ownership chains scrutinized. Intrigue deepened with claims of prior knowledge. Had collectors known its location, biding time? Forums dissected timelines, unearthing 1970s sightings in California races. What concealed it so long? Bureaucratic inertia, or intentional obscurity? As we navigate this chapter, reflect on serendipity's role in history's salvage. Query your own encounters with lost treasures, share in comments, and reveal your viewing locale's coordinates. But as spotlights beckoned, a rival narrative emerged. Could the Mexican find be a ruse, masking deeper deceptions? Border crossings hummed with tension as the Stunt Mustang re-entered U.S. soil, its rusted frame a testament to resilience. Garcia, now custodian, partnered with historians to authenticate beyond doubt. Marty's dossier detailed anomalies, modified firewall for camera mounts, remnants of roll cage welds, irrefutable bullet fingerprints. Yet, skepticism festered. Detractors cited discrepancies in paint layers, alleging forgery. Investigations peeled back veils. Sanchez's acquisition traced to an 80s auction in Tijuana, where a film prop dealer offloaded it post-bankruptcy. The chain linked to Warner's initial disposal, sold to a stunt coordinator who exported it for tax evasion, evading IRS clause. Revelations sparked ethical debates. Should such icons be repatriated or left to adoptive lands? Restoration commenced in a California shop, mechanics gingerly disassembling, cataloging each bolt. Engine internals revealed where from cinematic abuses, pistons scored, crankshaft fatigued. Billups' team employed laser scans, recreating missing panels with period authenticity. Costs soared, but passion fueled progress. Paralleling this, Kiernan's hero car emerged. From seclusion, its odometer frozen at 19,000 miles, interior scented with aged leather. Sean's decision to reveal stemmed from legacy, honoring his father's quiet guardianship. Ford's involvement amplified, commissioning a 2019 tribute Mustang, blending homage with modernity. But the stunt's narrative twisted, rumors of cartel ties surfaced, suggesting Sanchez's yard doubled as a laundering front, the car collateral in shady deals. Probes dismissed most, yet intrigue persisted. What buried truths accompanied its exhumation? As patina preserved stories, experts debated value. Millions, perhaps, for its raw authenticity. Engage viewers. Envision owning such a relic. What modifications would you enact? Disclose your city's skyline in responses. Yet, as unveilings approached, a startling confession loomed. Had McQueen's estate known all along? Detroit's auto show glittered under halogen halos, the stage set for dual resurrections. January 2018, Sean Kiernan, flanked by Ford executives, pulled the veil from the hero Mustang, its Highland Green gleaming like emerald fire. Applause thundered, McQueen's granddaughter Molly invoking his spirit. Valued at $3.74 million post-auction, it symbolized triumph over obscurity. But the Stunt Car's saga paralleled, its restoration unveiling scars as badges. Billup's atelier buzzed, welding torches danced, paint matched spectroscopically to original formulations. Revelations poured, embedded shrapnel from film impacts, tire treads etched with San Francisco asphalt. Garcia's interviews painted vivid portraits, Sanchez's regret at near desecration, vowing amends. Ethical quandaries arose. Auction or museum? Ford pondered acquisition, but private collectors circled like vultures. Deeper digs exposed McQueen's 1977 attempt to repurchase. Letters to Kiernan rebuffed politely. The actor's death in 1980 sealed its dormancy. Mexican chapters enriched lore. Locals recalled it in 70s rallies, a green blur conquering dunes. What cultural exchanges did it foster? As authenticity solidified, value estimates ballooned. $4 million, dwarfing replicas. Media frenzy ensued. Documentaries, podcasts dissecting vanishings. Parallels to other lost icons, James Dean's Porsche, underscored fragility. Ponder, audience. Does fame curse or canonize? From your metropolitan pulse or serene suburb, chime in. But as celebrations peaked, a hidden document surfaced, threatening to rewrite the entire chronicle. The auction hammer's echo reverberated through Meekham's Hall in 2020, the hero Mustang fetching millions, its proceeds funding charities in McQueen's name. Yet, the Stunt Car's destiny diverged, retained by enthusiasts for display circuits. Exhibitions toured, Pebble Beach, SEMA, where crowds marveled at its unpolished authenticity, dense narrating leaps, scratches chronicling pursuits. Experts like Marty lectured on preservation ethics, advocating minimal intervention to honor history. New insights emerged. Forensic analysis detected McQueen's DNA traces on the wheel, a poignant link. The Mexican interlude enriched. Sanchez, now ally, shared tales of border mechanics who tuned it for illicit runs, evading federals. What adventures filled its silent years? Restorations balanced fidelity, engine rebuilt with era parts, interior reupholstered in distressed vinyl. Ford's tribute models sold out, perpetuating legacy. But closure eluded. Whispers of a third Mustang, rumored prototype, stirred anew. Investigations traced it to a scrapped fate, yet doubts lingered. The saga's impact rippled, inspiring hunts for other film relics, from Vanishing Point's Challenger to Mad Max Interceptors. Cultural resonance deepened, symbolizing endurance amid ephemerality. As we conclude, reflect on time's erosive grasp and humanity's redemptive pursuits. What lost artifact captivates you? Comment from your global vantage, extending this narrative's reach.